Hey, what's up, Army? I'm back. And so are you. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. Thank you for all your love and support. I appreciate you. And I hope you're doing well. I really do. It feels good to be back. I'm feeling a little out of practice, but we're going to get into it nonetheless. Once again, I hope you're doing well. I am going to start off with some charms, and I shuffled my cards. I was guided to do 5 piles today, so the number of the day is the number 5. So I have my 5 piles here, and I want to start off with a couple charms. We'll get into it. I am seeing the Urban Tarot in my head, but we'll see how far we get here. Maybe I'll do another reading with just the tarot. I feel like I haven't really done a tarot reading. I like doing it this way better. Yeah, let's get into it. As I was clearing the energy, clearing the space, I saw a blue bear, like a blue teddy bear. I don't know how that's significant. The color blue, the animal a bear, or maybe it's very specific message for somebody. I don't know. I'm seeing Hello Kitty now also. My daughter loves Hello Kitty. Crown. Deer. More specifically, a buck. Peace sign. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't gotten this charm in a very long time. I think it was sometime last summer that I got this charm, and I was like, what is that? Is that like anti-peace? Is that? But after the fact, I did my research, and from what I found is that this is actually the way the peace symbol is supposed to be, that it got turned around, that this is supposed to be a person with their arms open, and upside down is actually the opposite of the way the peace symbol was intended. If you know more about that, let me know. If I'm wrong, correct me, but that's what my research showed, which I found very interesting because that's not what we've been taught. So we have the peace symbol. Airplane. I'm hearing jumbo jet. I'm hearing blimp. I'm getting like warplane energy. I don't know if you can see it. My family is out right now. Hopefully they don't come in the middle of this reading. I might have to pause it, but this is giving, like, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the jets. Like, you know how they do like the air shows and stuff like that with like the old airplanes? That's what I'm seeing with this. And we have an octopus. This is, I'm seeing, what is that guy's name? From Pirates of the Caribbean, the like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, and I can't think of the character's name. He's got like this squid face. What is his name? I don't know. It's completely escaping me, but that's what I'm seeing when I see this, which I've never seen that before. I'm hearing Dark Overlord. I'm feeling very hungry out of nowhere. Somebody's hungry. But this doesn't feel like in a literal sense hungry, like you're starving, you just need to eat a burger. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like that. With the This is a very strange combination of charms that I'm getting. I find it interesting that I'm getting the message of these warplanes with the peace symbol and the crown and the buck. This is giving me like lodge energy. Like not like a not like a cabin, but like a lodge, like a club. I don't know what the right word is for that, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Someone's got to know what I'm talking about. Like a lodge, like I'm going to see the guys at the lodge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just what I'm getting with this. Like deer on the wall, head on the wall kind of energy. I don't know where we're going with this. I'm seeing that. I'm hearing B-52. It's a gun. There's more. And a fairy. I'm hearing don't shoot the messenger. I'm literally seeing this fairy get shot. Like somebody's freaked out. Like somebody's like, what the fuck is that? And they just shoot at it. I don't know. It's the images that I'm getting. All I can do is translate the images that I'm getting. Cat. What is the name? I'm still seeing that guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is like war energy. But it feels like a war between, in general terms, like between material and spirit. A war between the seen and the unseen. It's almost like I'm getting this energy of like I'm hearing earthbound creatures, like I don't know how to explain this. It's like between the physical and the spiritual. Like the physical is trying to maybe this is you. Maybe you're having paranormal quote unquote experiences. Maybe you're seeing spirit beings. Maybe it's like I'm hearing that's not possible. It's like a non-believer in spirit, a non-believer in other dimensional beings, a non-believer in anything out, like an atheist, someone who just doesn't believe in spirit, someone who doesn't believe in other dimensions, someone who doesn't believe in God. And it's like they're waging war on the spirit realm, or they're it's weird. It's like this energy of like a non-believer that is, I don't know, that this non-believer is having paranormal experiences in their home. Like they feel like they have to defend their home or defend themselves against certain entities, but it's like they're fighting these entities are like trying to make their presence known, and so it's almost like an attack, but like not a malicious attack. It's I'm hearing we won't be ignored. There's this energy like the other side, the it's as if the fairies are trying to wage war, or the spirit world is fighting to make its presence known. It's, how do I translate? It's like the energy that I'm getting is like, and I keep saying fairies because I have the fairies here, but it's other dimensional beings, and it's like there are I feel weird saying stuff like this, but I'm getting it, so I'm just going to say it. It's this energy of light beings making their presence known. It's like if you're I'm sorry. How do I say that, Spirit? If you're a non-believer, it's like that NDE I posted a while back, not that far. It was like last week or something. And the experience that she had, she came face to face with what she considered was God, and she said when she met this energy, all these names, all these different names of what God is, started rattling off, and she was like, well, what do I call you? And the creator, this God force energy, said to her, it does not matter what you call me, all that matters is that you call me. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting right now is like that. It's like being a non-believer in a higher power, being a non-believer in otherworldly things, being a non-believer, like just grounding yourself. I'm hearing earthbound beings again. Just grounding yourself to what you can see, taste, feel, and touch, and not opening up that sixth sense, not being open to opening up that sixth sense, not being open to divine, not acknowledging the existence of the light of God, or what that is considered to be God, of guardian angels, of light beings. I keep hearing light beings, of spirit, like I said, spirit guides. Not being open to that makes you susceptible, okay, to these earthbound beings, these lower energies, these manipulative energies, these controlling energies. It's the energy of somebody being attacked daily, I'm hearing, by lower energies, but they're not a believer, so they're not recognizing that they're being attacked by these lower energies. So these light beings, these guardian angels, these higher vibrational beings, let's call them, are fighting for this person, but they're fighting for this person to acknowledge their existence. I saw a near-death experience one time where this woman found herself in this place that she could only describe as hell because she did not believe in something higher. And what she described as being face to face with the devil. But she passed on as an atheist. So she is face to face with the devil. I think it was the same NDE that I was talking about. Face to face with the devil. And she said, well, if that's real, then that means God must be real. So that's when she called on God. She called the name of Jesus, and they came to her. This is somebody who is being attacked, but doesn't believe in God and needs to call on God. Needs to ask for help from these higher vibrational beings. But whoever this is, it is difficult for them because they don't believe. Somebody is being plagued with, I'm hearing nightmares, flashbacks, these thoughts, maybe even suicidal thoughts. These dark overlords, whoever they are on this person because of their lack of faith. It's like easy pickings. And obviously, well, obvious to me, this can't just be one person on the planet. I know there are many, many people that are unbelievers that think thoughts are just thoughts. I saw something the other day. They call it a theory that these interdimensional, that there are beings that are controlling humanity through their thoughts. I personally do not think that's a theory at all. Of course, I can't prove it, but that has been my belief for years now, that our thoughts are not just our thoughts, that our thoughts are lower energy beings trying to communicate, trying to fuck us up, really, to keep us from recognizing our own power, to keep us trapped. Because we come here with a mission, we come here with lessons that we want to learn. And if we come here and we don't learn those lessons, if we stay trapped in the same things that kept us, trapped in the last life and the one before it, then we never grow. And if we don't grow, then as a collective we don't grow. And then as a collective, if as a collective we don't grow, then the consciousness doesn't raise for humanity. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in order to keep humans subservient and submissive and easier to control, they need to keep us in these thought patterns, these diminishing thought patterns. This is the energy that I'm getting, but I'm getting that it's because those who believe in the light are already connecting with the light and are already helping to raise the consciousness of humanity. It's the non-believers that are under attack even more so. And that's not to say that those that believe in the light, those with faith, are not being attacked. It is just an easier battle because of your awareness. But with lack of awareness, these energies are able to feed, I'm hearing, on those that refuse to see. no peace, no sleep. Somebody's being attacked in their sleep. It's like I'm getting the energy of somebody whose spirit is actually telling them we're under attack, but the mind is telling them that's nonsense. We don't believe in that. That's nonsense. And then I guess, in a sense, right, what the mind believes, the eyes see. What the mind believes, we create. So you can this is weird. So I'm getting like you can dismiss it and say, well, I don't believe that. But there are certain things. It's like saying, I don't believe in wind. Okay, you don't have to believe in wind, but that doesn't delete the existence of the wind. I hope somebody's following me. So therefore, you can say, I don't believe in lower energies. I don't believe in a higher power. I don't believe in energy. I don't believe in interdimensional beings. I don't believe in other dimensions. I don't believe in the afterlife. I don't believe that I'm a soul. I don't believe that I have a soul. You can say all these things, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And somebody's lack of faith is leaving them open. I'm going to pull some cards. Somebody's lack of faith is the reason for their torment. Their lack of faith is causing them to believe I'm hearing paranoia. It's making them paranoid. It's causing them to believe that there's something wrong with them. But what is actually happening, I'm hearing your guides are fighting for your soul. It's a battle. And the lack of faith is making it, it's like the war reference that I was getting. The lack of faith, your royalty, I'm hearing, the lack of faith is literally causing somebody to lose their mind, or they feel like they're losing their mind because they just keep saying those things don't exist, those things don't exist, those things don't exist. Breathe. I'll leave it out. I'm hearing you are safe. The number 3. Nothing to offer. Turning pain into power. Standing your ground despite opposition. One more, please. U, the letter U. This nothing to offer card has got me a little confused. I'm going to move these cards over. Lay these out here. Nothing to offer. I'm hearing the universe has nothing to offer me. I'm hearing the sound of like a cash register. I'm hearing coming up empty. What is this nothing to offer, please? Let it go. Mind games, emotional manipulation. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. These lower I'm getting I'm getting that these lower energies, these lower vibrational energies are attached to a person, place, or thing that you're having a hard time letting go of. Mind games, emotional manipulation. Maybe it's not somebody that you're with. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Somebody is being emotionally manipulated or was emotionally manipulated. I cannot tell if this is past or present. Everything is happening right now, you know? Only you know that. Somebody's holding a grudge because of mind games that were played. Somebody's holding a grudge. And this is what is not letting the light in. This is like stunting somebody's growth. We have breathe, the number 3, nothing to offer, turning pain into power and standing your ground despite opposition. This is like, it's the energy of moving on from somebody and they sneak up from the past just to take another jab and get you triggered and pissed off all over again, and you need to turn around and be like, how dare you? Yeah, it's the energy that I'm getting. And it's like responding to this situation has nothing to offer. Let it go. It's like, instead of remaining mad at this person for eternity and allowing them to come in out of nowhere whenever they want to trigger you, I'm seeing the card, if something is meant to trigger, if something triggers you, it's meant to do the opposite of what you normally do. I'm seeing that card in my head. That's what this is. Let it go. Somebody has been manipulative. Somebody's been playing mind games. Somebody knows how to push all your buttons. They have nothing to offer, and they don't want you to, I'm hearing, leave them in the dust. They have nothing to offer but these mind games and manipulation. Forgiveness is more for you than it is for others. I forgive myself. I forgive others. Excuse me, forgiveness is more for you than it is for them. I forgive others. I forgive myself is on the bottom of the deck. This resentment, this not trusting in the unseen, not trusting in the unknown, not trusting in where you're being guided, and continuously turning back to where you have been is hindering somebody's growth. It's hindering somebody's connection with the divine, connection with their own higher self. Somebody is quick to anger. Somebody is quick to anger. I'm hearing it again. I went to say something else and it just took over. This is standing your ground for growth. It's the energy of somebody being surrounded by people that trigger them or throw the past in their face or try to drag them back down. The vision that I just got is somebody climbing a mountain, somebody coming up behind them, grabbing them by the shirt and throwing them on the ground. Take it as it resonates. What else, please? What else? Thank you. Peace. It's twice we have peace, and it falls under breathe. The letter H. H falls under the number 3. A lie keeps growing and growing until it's clear as the nose on your face. That falls under nothing to offer. Proud of you. Turning pain into, it falls under turning pain into power. The letter U, please. We cannot do anything against the truth, only for the truth. I'm hearing rotten fruit will fall by itself. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing, oh, you won't get away with this. And it's like, sometimes we just have to let the rotten fruit fall by itself. Somebody, again, a lie falls under nothing to offer. And before we got mind games and emotional manipulation and resentment and let it go, also clarifying nothing to offer. It is, and it's right in the middle of the 5 cards. So it's really about, see, this is energy. We have peace, then we have the lie, then we have proud of you and the truth. We have breathe, we have nothing to offer, and then we have turning pain into power. It's like coming to this peaceful place and being triggered and finding your way of not allowing that trigger. We can repeat the same story by saying, when somebody does that, it triggers me. When somebody does this, it triggers me. That's the story we're choosing to tell. But we have the power to change our story at any point in time. When we say, when this person does that, it triggers me, we are creating that in our present and in our future. And in turn, we continue to repeat the same cycles. Our mind is very complex, yet simple at the same time. We have repeated patterns, pathways, and thoughts that create pathways in our mind. And these old pathways die when we stop feeding them. So instead of saying, that triggers me every time, you know what? I'm not going to let that trigger me anymore. That no longer triggers me. This person no longer has any power over me. This person no longer has the power to trigger me. And we change the pathways in our brain and in turn change the reality that we experience and change our own behavior. It's very satisfying. Believe me, I know. It is very satisfying to let someone who's always manipulated you and triggered you, let them have it. Stand up for yourself and not let them, you're not going to do this to me. You're not going to get away with this. You did this, you did that, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. I don't trust you, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is you normally say or never said or want to say to this person, just stand up for yourself. Sometimes that's all it takes for the person to feel satisfied. And we may feel like, no, I'm going to tell them about themselves. But people who don't want to look in the mirror aren't going to look in the mirror just because you told them to. The satisfaction is in the reaction that they can get from you, positive or negative. If you know this person plays mind games and is emotionally manipulative, the best way to handle it is to not, to walk away, to not give them the satisfaction. What else, please? Thank you. Friends in high places, divine protection. I said that somebody is not acknowledging their divine protection. They're staying in these lower energies and these energies of resentment and these energies of payback and these energies of I'm going to get you. And it's disconnecting somebody from their peace, from the ability to breathe and relax, to the ability to co-create with spirit, with the universe, with their higher self, and to be able to connect to their friends in high places by focusing on the lack. Number 7, it falls under the number 3. So we have 3H7, 37, 73. The letter F falls under nothing to offer, and a lie keeps growing until it's as clear as the nose on your face. Then we have redemption, turning pain into power, proud of you. Redemption. This row has got some great energy. This is, I mean, this is all falling into line. Everything is clarifying the cards before, and I love that. I love that. Redemption. Sometimes the best revenge is growth. Not giving them the reaction. Removing, like if somebody knows how to push your buttons, it's most likely because they put them there. They created them through repeated patterns, through repeated treatment, through whatever it is. But if you remove the button, if you say, well, that button's not there anymore, they're not going to know how to trigger you. One more, please. The letter Z. In this last row, we have the letter U, the letter Z, and for we cannot do anything against the truth, only for the truth. Goonies never say die on the bottom of the deck. I didn't look at the cards on the bottom of these. Oh, this one's let it go, but that's because I cleared it. They already know you're right. They just want you to go crazy trying to prove it. Protect your peace. Somebody, like I said before, with the charms, these lower energy attack in spirit or physical. Somebody or something is trying to come for your peace. Are you going to let them have it? We have control over nothing outside of ourselves and how we react to things, how we respond to things, and our choices. It's the only thing we have control over is ourselves. We cannot blame somebody else. Yeah, that person's an asshole. You have no control over the fact that that person's an asshole, but you have control over how you react to them. We can't blame other people for our behavior. Chances are you think that person's an asshole because they refuse to take any accountability. But when you turn around and say, I did X, Y, and Z because that person's an asshole, you too are refusing to take any accountability. Else, please. Thank you. Heal the feminine light self. Somebody needs to heal their feminine energy or has healed their feminine energy. Again, that's falling under breathe, peace, friends in high places, divine protection, and healed feminine. There's ease and grace in this first row. It's like you healed. Now somebody wants to test you and see if you actually are healed. What else, please? Some people don't want to be fixed because being broken gets them attention. Are you one of those people? Excuse me. What else, please? Having a pity party. I don't know who this is. I really don't know who this is. This liar that has nothing to offer. I had a tickle in my throat, excuse me. This liar that has nothing to offer. We have the letter F out here. I don't know if that's significant. F. It's the number 6. So I see it anyway. The letter F. They're having a pity party. And the reason they're having a pity party is because they can't trigger you. Or maybe that's how they trigger you. By making you feel sorry for them. You know, that whole somebody making excuses for their terrible behavior. Like, I only did it because you made me do it, or I don't know. I can't even think of any examples. But it's like it's the energy of somebody triggering you and pissing you off, and then or trying to piss you off, not being able to piss you off, so then flipping the script, and it's like, all right, now I want you to feel sorry for me. It's like going through the range of emotions. Like I said before, your reaction doesn't matter. It just matters that they get a reaction. So it's like, if I can't piss you off, I'm going to make you feel sorry for me. If I can't make you feel sorry for me, then I'm gonna try and make you feel like shit about yourself. If I can't make you feel like shit about yourself, I'm gonna try and discredit you or make other people see you in a certain light. It's this person has gone through all the things to either cover up a lie. No, that's it. To cover up a lie. They've gone to great lengths to cover up a lie. And You've healed. And they don't like it. What else, please? If you lend your consciousness to someone else, you're a robot. This falls under turning pain into power, proud of you, redemption. If you lend your consciousness to someone else, you're a robot. Somebody. This is that energy. This is recognizing where your peace is, recognizing those divine energies versus those. Well, it's all divinity, if you ask me, but seeing the difference between higher self thoughts and lower self thoughts. Let's just put it that way. Higher self people and lower self people. Higher self actions, lower self actions. Higher self energy versus lower self energy. Taking control of your mind. Summer. It's truth, whatever this is, this redemption is coming in the summer, or maybe summer triggers you. Summer might be a trigger for you. It might be the anniversary of something. Hungry on the bottom of the deck. I said that in the beginning of the reading. Something significant about summer that falls under you, Z. And for we cannot do anything against the truth, but only for the truth. That's 2 Corinthians 13:8, in case you were wondering. There's something significant about the summer. What else, please? The cheese stands alone. This falls under breathe, peace, friends in high places, divine protection, healed feminine, and the cheese stands alone. Somebody's not afraid to stand alone. Somebody's found their peace in knowing that they have friends in high places, that they are divinely protected. What else, please? And again, it's like this flip-flop energy. You know what I'm saying? We got peace, we got a liar, we got proud of you, we got the truth. You know, this liar must be it's right in the middle. This whole thing, nothing to offer, a lie, the letter F, having a pity party. It's right here in the middle. So it's like this energy of you finding your peace and someone or something trying to stand in your way. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. That falls under some people don't want to be fixed because being broken gets them attention. It's you have two options here. To either heal or to stay in the anger, to stay in the resentment, to stay in fear. Everybody has those two options. That's not specific for anybody. Everybody has those two options. And like I said before, the only thing you have control over is yourself and your own choices. These are the choices that we are presented with every single fucking day. Grow or stay the same. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. That just reiterates what I just said. What I said before. Changing the patterns. Changing the cycles. Having the courage to do that. Taking back control of your mind. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. This is coming through it. This is coming through whatever this is. There's nothing to offer. This lie, this having it. Maybe you were having a pity party over somebody who actually had nothing to offer. Maybe you found out that somebody lied to you and the lie became so obvious and you're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself because you fell for it. Maybe that's what's happening here. But on the other side of that, it's recognizing that sometimes rejection is God's protection. Instead of you did this person played mind games, manipulated you, and instead of staying in that resentment, letting it go and not feeling sorry for yourself, not beating yourself up about it, and recognizing that this rejection happened for your protection because you have friends in high places. And sometimes we're meant to stand alone. This person, this energy, past, present, or future, I'm not really sure. It is right in the middle of my spread. This energy was here to teach you. And you can either learn and grow and heal and let go of the resentment and recognize that the rejection doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It just means it's just an opportunity for growth. And your friends in high places, your divine protection, are proud of you for taking control of your mind, for not letting these mind games and manipulations take you off your track, take you away from your mission, keep you stuck. It's that energy of lifetime after lifetime repeating the same cycle because you've stayed stuck in fear, because you've stayed stuck in resentment, because you've stayed stuck in anger, because you refuse to be fixed, refuse to grow. And it's bringing me back to the beginning of a lack of faith. I don't know if you've ever seen that meme of that little girl that's like standing face to face with Jesus, and she's holding this little teddy bear and she doesn't want to give up the teddy bear, and Jesus is asking her to hand over the teddy bear, and she's like, but I don't want to, and he's got this giant ass teddy bear behind his back waiting to give it to her, but he just needs her to hand over that little teddy bear. That's the energy that I'm getting. This need to let go, this need to trust that there is a divine plan and a divine order and something bigger, better, and greater waiting for you on the other side of your pity party. Last card. Three cards. I'm going to take it because we're at the end. The letter B, trolls, and seeing through the fog. On the other side of this rejection, on the other side of standing your ground, even though you may be completely confused, even though you may not understand why whatever this is happened, even though you may not understand, on the other side of that, on the other side of standing your ground, that of asking your friends in high places to remove the illusions that hide the truth, on the other side of taking back control of your mind, of turning your pain into power instead of turning your pain into more pain and having a pity party and not rejecting. Resentment is the word I was looking for. Staying in resentment, staying in fear, staying in anger, staying in hate, staying in this why me, why this, why that, why. Turning your pain into power, growing, taking back control of your mind, recognizing that even though you don't know the reason, you know it happened for a reason. On the other side of that, you will be able to see through the fog. You will be able to rise above this and see the truth. This falls under, we cannot do anything against the truth, only for the truth. See that this person, these people, these energies coming for you, coming for your soul, coming for your peace, coming for your solace, coming for your growth, coming to stand in the way of your mission, stand in the way of you being able to grow past a cycle, standing in the way of humanity raising as a collective, seeing that energy for what it is. And the sky's clear, and the sun comes out, and everything is understood at that point. I get it. I recognize that energy now. But in it, in the fog, it's nothing but confusion. God, clear and remove any and all energy trying to stand in the way of my highest good. Remove the illusions that hide the truth. Block and remove any and all confusion and trickster energy. Give me peace and clarity. Thank you for giving me peace and clarity. Thank you for helping me to see things for what they are. Thank you for continuing to remove the illusions that hide the truth. Help me see through the fog. Somebody needs to reach out to their friends in higher places. Somebody needs to have faith that they do have friends in higher places and that everything is always working out for them. Even when the shit hits the fan, everything is always working out for you. And the faith in that is what pulls you through, what gives you peace. That's the redemption. That's the real victory. Coming out of the fog, coming out of anger, coming out of resentment, and freeing yourself from those chains. Maybe you've never been able to free yourself before. Decide that this is the life. These energies will not defeat you. And once you work through that, they'll never be able to defeat you again. I'm going to leave it at that. I enjoyed this. And I hope you did too. And if you're still with me, you are absolutely 100% a real one. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for all you do to help this channel grow and help these messages get out to other people who need to hear them. And I will catch you on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.